All right, Central Park Joe, talk to the people, man. Let them know what's getting ready to go down.
What's up, everybody? It's Central Park Joe here. I'm back with good money, and today we're going to talk about what I eat in a day. A typical Central Park Joe day of eating. So I start out, well, first thing in the morning, I get up, make some coffee, and instead of putting creamer or any type of coconut oil or butter or anything in my coffee like that, I put some protein powder in there. And just a little bit, just enough to maybe a half a scoop of protein powder.
What kind of protein powder are you putting up in there? It's a vegan protein powder, whey protein powder?
It's usually whey protein. I have pea protein and I have whey protein. Both of them are from a great company that I love called Massif, M-A-S-F.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll put a little of the cinnamon toast in, and it's a nice little treat in my coffee. And then I'll have some water. And I typically drink about, I would say 30 ounces of water along with my coffee, and that's really how my morning gets started. Then if I'm going to have breakfast, oftentimes I have to run out early for clients, things like that. But if I'm going to have breakfast, what I typically have is a little bit of oatmeal, and what I'll have is a half a cup of oatmeal. I'll also have some eggs, and lately I've been getting into egg whites as well, because I really don't like to have a lot of food in my stomach. I have a very sensitive stomach, and I kind of operate better with less food in my stomach. So what I'll do is I'll have the half a cup of oatmeal. I don't put anything in my oatmeal. It's plain, no sugar, no salt, no milk. I make it with water. And then I'll have really plain egg whites, or I'll make some hard-boiled eggs. And if I make hard-boiled eggs, I'll have like two to three. And that's typically a breakfast that I have. It's my on-the-go breakfast.
Okay. No fruits in the morning?
I do eat fruit. I do. I love bananas. Bananas are my favorites. And as I said, I have a very sensitive stomach, so bananas are one of the few fruits that I could eat that doesn't upset my stomach. Bananas and watermelon are my two favorites. So in the morning, I typically don't have any fruit though. But now, head out the door, train some clients, meet with good money, do my thing, right? Now it's lunchtime. So if I'm home for lunch, what I will have then, good money, is at least 2-3 bananas. I love bananas. I'll also have maybe some chicken, maybe a can of tuna fish. I like tuna. I also like sardines. And I'll also have some raw carrots, which is a vegetable that I love. I, in fact, eat an entire bag of raw carrots a day, which is really, that's my go-to snack as well. Lots more water with this. So typically I'll drink between 80 and 120 ounces of water throughout my day. I typically only drink water and coffee. The only thing that I'll mess with is a little bit of BCAAs maybe, or a protein powder drink, which is sort of my mid-afternoon snack. And what I put in there is some ice, water, some of the Massif protein, whether it be the pea protein or the whey protein. And then I also put a banana in my shake as well. And that's a really nice sort of afternoon pick-me-up. I typically only have coffee in the morning. Then, let's talk about dinner. Dinner is my favorite meal of the day. It's either one of really three things. It's either chicken, ground meat, or some sort of a stew that I'll make, either with meat, with fish, or with chicken. And I'll have some sweet potatoes. I'll also have more carrots, and that's pretty much what I eat in a day. After dinner, if I want a snack, and that's the danger area after dinner, I'll have more bananas, more raw carrots, and I don't buy the little baby carrots. I get the real ones, the big carrots. Or Deb and I will have a little piece of chocolate, which is from a company called Hue Kitchen Chocolate, which is so delicious, and it's as close to all natural as you can get when it comes to chocolate.
Is it dark chocolate, milk chocolate, kind of chocolate?
Oh, it's dark chocolate, sorry, yeah. Dark chocolate is my favorite.
Okay.
So that's really, based on my sensitive stomach, I really only eat those foods pretty much every day. My body works on regularity. It doesn't really need or require or do well with a lot of spices, a lot of sauces, a lot of additives. I try to stick to one ingredient foods, meaning it's fish, it's chicken, it's meat, it's eggs. It's only one ingredient. Keep the hydration up is very important as well, because oftentimes where people, I think, get in trouble is they mistake thirst for hunger. So if you're fully hydrated, you're typically not as hungry. So that's typically what I eat in a day. Oh, one other thing. If I'm really feeling really good, my stomach's feeling good, I'll get some rice cakes. And I like the rice cakes that are the brown rice cakes. And then I'll smash a banana on top of the rice cakes. And then that's a nice dessert for me as well. But as you can see, it's boring, but it's clean, it's healthy. It enables me to build muscle, to stay lean year-round, and to operate at a pretty high level in terms of my fitness and also some of the other activities that I do.
So no cheat meals, or you don't mess around any time with any cookies or cakes, anything like that, or
Well,
no?
Typically a cheat meal for me is just eating more of what I eat. So I mentioned rice cakes. What I'll do is, instead of eating 3 or 4 rice cakes, I'll eat the whole bag. And so that's kind of a cheat meal for me.
Okay.
If it's a holiday, if it's someone's birthday, if I'm in a place where someone is celebrating something and they've got a birthday cake or some type of anniversary or wedding cake, I believe it's bad karma not to eat something like that. So I will mess with some of those things, but only on occasion. Like, I really don't have cheat days, cheat meals. I operate really good on clean food.
How about tea? You mess with tea every night, or you don't drink tea?
Tea upsets my stomach like you wouldn't believe.
Wow.
Yeah, I have to be really careful with certain things. Like even apples. The acidity in apples, like, oh man, I got to be real careful. So,
Okay.
watermelon and bananas are my favorites, without question.
Bananas.
So,
How about the vegetables again?
veggies? I'm okay with carrots, but a lot of green leafy vegetables, a lot of cruciferous vegetables don't agree with me. So what I do there is I have a greens drink that I drink, which gives me all of those phytonutrients. And I also have a reds drink too, which is more potato fruit based. And those are both by Massif as well. So really clean supplements. And what I'll do is I'll mix those together in some water and drink that down.
Okay. All right. So that's about it, man. Plain and simple with Joe.
Just try and keep everything simple. And one more piece of advice when it comes to nutrition, and also with just about everything in life: look for the things that are in common in diets, and look for the things that we all have in common. So whether you're going to be vegan, whether you're going to be carnivore, keto, all the diets that are out there, we all need water, we all need protein, and we all need some form of fruits and veggies. So whether you're a vegan or whether you're a carnivore, you still need water, you still need protein. The only things that really change are the sources where you get those nutrients from. So that's
Carbohydrates too, yeah.
Oh yeah, carbohydrates in the form of veggies, in the form of fruits, in the form of potatoes, things
The other
like
thing I was going to ask you, what about seeds and nuts? No seeds and nuts in the diet?
No, I feel like I've got a mild allergy to them. I love them.
Wow.
I can eat an entire jar of peanut butter in 15 minutes, but I'll be sick for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
So macadamia nuts, the same thing. I love them. I absolutely adore them, but I have to be very careful. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's about it, man. This is what Joe eats in a day.
That's me.
All right, give me social media, Joe.
Oh, so you can find me Instagram, Central Park Joe. My YouTube channel at the moment is Joseph Synagoga. I'll be posting a lot more there. In fact, I'll be putting a lot more of what I eat, and you guys can see exactly.
Let me see Joe in the kitchen, man, or
Oh,
something.
heck yeah. The Kitchen with Central Park Joe is coming. And then Facebook is Joseph Synagoga. But if you follow me on Instagram, it links directly to my Facebook. So, and that's the social media I mess with. So.
Okay. Thanks a lot, Joe.
Oh, my
Links to
pleasure.
Joe's
Thank you, guys.
social media will be in the description box, man. Subscribe to him, follow him, man.
Yeah.
All right,
Love
thanks
you
a lot,
guys.
Joe.
Yeah, thank you.